We're here with Alex, one of our technicians, working on a Renai tankless water heater for this homeowner in Baldwin Park in Orlando. This particular unit was not working, and after troubleshooting we discovered that they had a bad igniter and a flame rod, and Alex is going to go ahead and show us how to replace the flame rod and the igniter for this unit. Alex, tell us a couple of critical points here regarding this igniter and flame rod. What should we look for before we replacing one of those units?
We should always inspect the unit for any kind of water getting into the unit. You want to always keep this dry. So all the seals on the outer shell should always be, make sure you have new seals, or at least they're in good condition. And whenever you're replacing the flame rod and igniter, usually the gasket, which is right here, it gets damaged from when you remove it. As you can see, this is parts of the old one. It's just deteriorated. And you cannot just replace the flame rod and igniter without having this gasket, because it needs to have a sealed, it gets its air from the fan from under here, and you don't want to let any air getting into the burner assembly from this area. That's why whenever you replace these components, you always want to make sure that you have a gasket ready to install a new one with a new gasket.
All right, Alex, let me see this. Let me take a close peek at this gasket here, so you can see we got a new gasket. This is a sealed combustion unit, so we got to make sure that we seal all the openings in the hole. Go ahead, Alex. One of the things that you want to also look for is make sure that you got a screwdriver with a magnetic tip. These units are very small screws, and you don't want to lose one of these screws down on the ground and start looking for it. So a magnetic tip Phillips screwdriver with the long shaft is definitely required. It will make your life a whole lot easier.
For example, if you had to replace this fan, the screws are entirely all the way in the back here, and there'd be no way to get your hand on the screw unless you had a magnetic tip to pull the screw back.
Very good, Alex. Thank you. All right, so Alex just finished installing the new igniter and the flame rod. As you can see, it has a new gasket, new flame rod, new igniter, and we're going to get ready to fire this unit back up for this homeowner. Okay, unit is on. Just step back here, but looks like the unit is firing. Alex just turned the faucet on.
If you look into the sight glass, you should be able to see the burner burning.
Yeah, let's look to the side. Yeah. Yeah, you can see it. The burner is definitely burning, and we're got this unit back and working for the homeowner.
When it shuts off.
Go ahead, Alex. Explain to us what happened once the unit shuts off.
Well, as the unit shuts off, the fan continues to run and basically cools off the unit until the next time it's required to turn back on, as when you turn on a faucet. The good thing about these units is they only kick on as needed. So after each use, the unit goes through a cool down cycle, and if you were to feel this, you'd feel that it's cooling down without the burner cooking. And after a few minutes that should cut off, and then only turn back on again once you have the demand again for hot water.
So Alex, we got this unit working for the homeowner. We've tested it. Now we're going to proceed on putting this cover on, and I know there is a couple of very important things that we need to consider before putting the cover back on this unit. Could you tell us some of them, Alex?
Yeah, one main important thing is this unit has to be sealed from, it's an outside unit for one, and so it basically has to be sealed from the elements of rain and stuff like that, but it also has to be sealed. It should only be able to get the oxygen that it needs for the burner through these holes here, which then comes in through here, but it should not be allowing any air to get in through the unit along the sides of the unit. So you got to inspect the gaskets and make sure that all the gaskets are intact, and it looks like this one is. So we're going to go ahead and install this front cover back. Make sure not to trap any wires. Keep them inside the unit.
Very good. So we just finished servicing this unit for the homeowner. Alex placed one of our service stickers on there and put in the date of the repair. In the event that the homeowner has any issues or needs any service on the unit, our phone number and website address is on there, and we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Well done, Alex. Good job.